Let's start with this year. As a learning curve for an AHL team, go through a little bit of a tough time, come back at the other end, as opposed to, say, the way it happened last year, which was just a steamroll, it seemed.
Yeah, I think last year was kind of an outlier for not only the Marlies, but for any team kind of in the American League with the talent that we had all year and just the way games were easy for us. We had so many dynamic players, and we at this point last year, I think the playoff, we were already so far ahead of everyone. We were resting guys were going up and down, guys were just getting games off to make sure everyone was staying healthy, and we're obviously in a big grind right now to not only make the playoffs, but we want home ice, we want that top spot in the division. So this is more like what every other team was going through last year, and it's good because you need to face the adversity now. Last year when things got tough in the playoffs, we really hadn't faced any adversity or any hard times up until that point, and we obviously had a pretty disappointing ending there against Hershey. So it's good that we're going through it now.
Yeah, and the intensity level seems more involved, or it's not necessarily higher. It's just that everybody seems to need to be involved, as opposed to, as you say, some guys getting a day off.
Yeah, it's the way our team's built this year. We're not that high-scoring, flashy, super skilled team that we were last year. We're just not. We're more of a meat and potatoes group, and we do have some very skilled players, obviously, but we need to win games on hard work and playing the system and being competitive and playing the right way. So, and that's what playoff hockey's all about, right? So, it definitely it's gonna help us down the road.
One of the things about being captain, I imagine, is that when new guys come in, as trade deadline comes along, or the natural movement that happens in the American Hockey League, guys from the ECHL, guys come down, there's kind of a role there to set a tone. Is that accurate?
I just try to be myself. I like to just approach every day the same way, and whether it's the same guys or new guys, I'm still me. I'm still doing my work and doing what I need to do. I'd like to be one of the first guys to be there to introduce myself and ask them if they need anything, and kind of help them transition to the city. And I know it's tough when you go to a new team. I've been through it a couple of times now, so just try to lend a hand if they need anything, and help them along.
Pulling on any NHL sweater is just a stunning achievement, regardless of where it is. Is the moment you pull on the Leaf sweater, is there a flashback moment there when you're 12 years old, running around in a street, firing the tennis ball around?
Yeah, that was it was extra special, as you said. I think my mom's gone through a lot of the old photo albums since I've been here, and I'm all decked out in Leaf gear from the time I knew what hockey was to 11, 12 years old. Like, everything was Maple Leafs. I had the jerseys, the pajamas, the T-shirts, and everything. So it comes full circle, and it's pretty cool, and it just makes you cherish being here that much more.
There is something special about it, but I wonder if that moment rises to a top 10 somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty special though. Yeah.
Is there something in there that's small, that's somewhat insignificant maybe to the public, that you hang your hat on and say, I really enjoyed that moment or that person to work with?
I think I've been pretty lucky throughout my career, just with the places I've been, the cities I've been in, the people I've been around. I look back on every place that I've been, and I really don't have a bad thing to say about any of it. It's pretty special with the way we got treated in Manchester, and then LA, Portland, Arizona, and now here in Toronto. I mean, I've been extremely lucky. There's obviously a lot worse places that you could be in the league, and I've been pretty fortunate to be able to work with the people that I've worked with, and I'm going to look back when I'm done. Hopefully, a ways down the road, and I'll have nothing but good things to say about it all.